I'm always muted, mate. Ugh. My entire life I'm muted. I got my brother in the other room. You walk in there, you talk to him, you say, "G'day, how you going?" He's like, "Yeah, rightio, see ya." Okay, fuck off. I'll go and shut the door. Go back tomorrow and put my stream on. I'm popular with all but maybe a couple of viewers sometimes. And then you tell me I'm muted. There you go, I'm even fucking trolling myself tonight. Muting me freaking self. Then I got something telling me to try out Grammarly. I don't give a shit about Grammarly right now. Fucking hell. And then Gift wrote to me tonight. She said, don't read my messages. Go level your druid. I shut off all my streams. I've just got the Twitch one tonight. Thanks, mate. Thank you very much. I've got half an hour before it's midnight, and that's when it's the official for me in Australian time. Thank you so much. I need to check to see if I'm still muted. Did I still mute myself? Nope, it's working this time. Yay. I definitely will, mate. I'm going to have a great birthday. Oof. All this fiddling around, getting the stream up and running, getting the quality going. I had it on YouTube, freaking Facebook and Twitch at the same time. Then I realised I was just maxing out my bandwidth. It wasn't actually helping me all that much. And then I realised you can just put the freaking quality up and then stream at a lower bitrate and it'll still look good. Thank you so much for the support there, mate. Yeah, I really appreciate it, mate. I'm really getting close to that affiliate rank that they give you from Amazon. All I've got to do is hit that bloody 50 and maintain 3 viewers and I'll be happy with that. That'd be a friggin' surprise. The only problem is on my birthday I've basically got to get off because of spending time with my family. And then get back on after that. I really appreciate you jumping over, mate. Thanks again. I made sure to bring him a coffee over an hour before my birthday because I knock off making coffees for my birthday. He's got to make them. You reckon he'll get up midstream and make me coffees every 2 hours? He hasn't even got his overlay set up for be right back making Kudasani his coffee. Oh dear. No, I really appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Thank you, both of you. I was playing Satisfactory yesterday before today and really showed off some of the old content. You can view the VOD if you're interested in Satisfactory content. In there is my playthrough showing off what Daedra Flame had done on that game. I was showing off the tower structure and inside of it, how he put all the factories together inside, and I also showed the train base that I'd built out in the desert and my other brother's mountaintop base that he was working on. I've also got a new save I've got to load up, apparently, because he's been updating it since then. And that's some content I actually plan on doing with my viewers, is Satisfactory, either from scratch or continuing on with the family save that we've been playing. We put over 400 hours into the save, so that's just something I've been wanting to show off and do a stream about. Ooh. Feel old already, mate. I really do. Okay. Yeah, my mic's working fine, according to this. I'm trying to add, like, equalizers to... You can put VST 2.x plugins on here, and as a music producer, that'll be very helpful. Wouldn't mind chucking that on my voice, just putting a equalizer on there. Like I said, I've really been working on fully optimizing the game, streaming capabilities of the system, tuning the hell out of it. Graphics. Refresh rate, yes, it's on. Gotta leave it. Stuff, it's good enough. Good enough. And bloody well stay like that. I really appreciate it, mate. Thanks for popping in. Getting this leveling grind out of the way. Give me a swat. Got him. Control. Drag it down. How's your night been anyway, mate? Reaping. Hope you've had a great night. Come on. I don't have all day, I've got to get this heal off. And leave that. Let that top me off instead of having to waste any more mana on it. Otherwise it friggin' These stupid things heal themselves, which makes it even more boring to get. Appearance. 50%. Yes, that'll do. I hardly find anything worth reading in in-game chat, so I just chuck my Twitch chat straight over the top of the game's chat. Because there's nothing worth talking. I don't even. This guild I'm in is pretty much dead anyway. I think it fell flat on its ass as soon as the expansion came out. It's a weird one. Yeah, mate, definitely. I remember when my guild was raiding and I was helping them out. Well, not helping them, they were helping me see what they were doing after all the time I'd spent just building the guild up. The reward was just absolutely amazing. To see how far your guild, grows to become successful, and have 3 teams, and then they got this really good little raid team that goes, and then they ask me to come along and watch the raid, and it's just all chill, all relaxed, how it should be, and welcoming to everyone that was in the team. I tell you what, as a guild master back in the day, that was the most rewarding thing I'd seen. It's just how friendly the raid team was when I joined in to see it, and it had been like that every other raid, with or without me in it. And just to go in there once, just to see what the guild had turned into, was an awesome experience. Because I'm a recruiter, so that was my job as a guild leader. Is I endlessly recruited. I was a friendly GM, put people into the community and bloody chat to them all and maintain that. I was exhausted just doing that. And handling guild matters, issues, and then I had the raid leaders handle the rest of it. And I tell you what, it was an amazing experience to come in, see that, have this friendly run. We cleared the whole raid, and I was just there enjoying the experience. And I mean, it's so rewarding to see that as a GM of your community. Just seeing some success happening, and then you watch the results of everyone putting their effort in, guiding and leading and directing people through the raid without having an abusive session. The only person that got heated in any of the raids was me. So I'm pretty hot-headed when it comes to raiding because I don't like screwing up mechanics, because first of all I go into them and it's like the first experience for me versus everyone else. I'll go through the raid and it's like the first time I've ever raided. And then I'll fuck up and die. Well, they'll get me to tank. I think I was a tank or something. And I'm like, what the fuck you asking me to tank? Oh, I go in there and I'm like, what the fuck did you ask me to do that for? What the hell? Piss off. Yeah, I was the one that handled all the matters in the guild that were like drama related. The first rule of the guild's no drama, and the GM has to deal with all the drama. I said no drama and no bullshit. And then you come into the guild. Yep, first topic the GM has to deal with: drama and bullshit. Yep, less than half an hour and it's my bloody birthday and I'm gonna feel freaking another day older. Another year older, I mean. 35 this year, man. I've already got the fucked knee. Pain in the right knee from RSI from driving long distances. That just exposes the issue more so than anything else. Real fun. Beautiful. Feel like an old fart. I might as well say I'm 55 rather than 35 with my knee problem. Because I'm not even joking here, after a 6-hour drive in a manual car, it's not even that. If I don't have cruise control, and I don't have the option of switching it on, I'm in agony. My right knee, I have to get out of the car every 2 hours, at least, and stand up, have a bio break, anything, just to get out of the car and go and do that. But the automatic car, with the cruise control switches on, you just chuck it on. And I've only just gotten my license and I already fucking feel like a geriatric trying to drive a manual. It's not even the transmissions, it's just if you don't have cruise control, it just sucks. Going on a 6-hour drive, rough as guts roads. These are Queensland roads. Rough as guts. Freaking bumps everywhere. And yep, it just starts freaking aching. I mean, I can't even drive around town with it. It's starting to act up on me. Get in the auto though, no pain whatsoever. Granted, I even use cruise control around town sometimes. Because you want to know why I do it around town? To stay at the bloody speed limit. When you're driving a 6-cylinder that can easily fly over 60 k's an hour, no trouble at all. I tap it on just to make sure. It's particularly good when I'm at 50 k's an hour, because if Esplanade is 50 k's an hour along the beach, along the road there, you chuck it on 50 and you don't have to worry about going over the limit whatsoever. So I drive my car like a robot when I'm around town, just to be safe. Don't need to be an autonomous car around here. You just get me to chuck on cruise control every time there's a low speed section. But I'm not entirely driving with cruise control. I like having it off sometimes. It just seems to be I don't get the pain when I'm driving my automatic. It's not as bad. I think a lot of it's going to get better as my Fairmont gear gets the exhaust and suspension done. I'm a bit worried about the exhaust coming off the car, so I'm getting that all fixed up and getting the crack fixed in it. Apparently there's a crack in the exhaust which is causing a leak. Not good on fuel, and plus it makes a horrible bloody noise when it rattles. So I'll be glad when they fix that for me. So badly want to buy a graphics card upgrade for my computer, but it's just not going to happen. I've got to get my car first fixed up. And then, look at that sort of shit. I know where the farming spot is for netherweave. Right here. Just mobs in this area will get me enough. Oh, yeah. I think I'll just fucking give up, man, and keep my 1080 Ti here for the RTX voice feature, and then keep the buy a friggin' AMD graphics card. I'm just going to need a bigger power supply. This is how I'm going to have to deal with it. Buy a bigger power supply, keep a 1080 Ti around for the encoder settings. If I'm not using the encoder at the moment though, but for RTX voice you have to have a 1080 Ti and up, or basically a 10 series card and up for the RTX voice, which is a brilliant tool for your voice chat. And get a 6900 XT or a 6800 XT instead if I can find one of them in stock, and use that, because apparently they're an upgrade from a 1080 Ti. They're actually better. Yeah, I think so, and it'll probably be sold out for 10 years, so I'll have to wait for the one after that comes out. But I saved up every cent I had to get this 1080 Ti back in 2018? 2019 or something? I don't know, I've had it a few years. And I'll tell you what, this is the most value I've ever gotten from a graphics card. And it's not even an aftermarket one, it's a friggin' Founders Edition card. The reference card. And it's still going. I can't complain about the reference card. It's only got one fan on it, and she's still spinning. Never had an issue with it. It gets hotter than the regular card, the Asus bloody gaming cards. Definitely gets hotter because it's only one card. But you know what the beauty is of this card? You can stick it in a smaller bloody case and get away with it. So if I ever did another system build, I could throw it in there and it'd still be a beast-ass card to have. Great. Come on, can I make it? Give me a heal. For fuck's sake, I can't even get a freaking heal off here. This guy's taking them for me. What a champ, mate. Yeah, Knight 80s were good cards back in the day too. Like, there's so many things that the old 980s and 1080s could do still today. Yeah, I've never had I had a 970. That was my first NVIDIA card that was ever actually decent. It was a 970. Then I looked at the 1080 and I thought, nah. I had a 1070. I went up to I went from a 970 to a 1070, then saved up and got a 1080 Ti. And I've got a 1060 that I gave my mother for her computer so she can use it, you know, for everything she needs. That's been a really reliable graphics card. She doesn't game. It's a bit overkill for what she does, but it was a low-powered card, did pretty well, and it had the VRAM, so I didn't have to keep fixing the computer or worrying about the cards failing. How is the stream coming up on your end, mate? This is a 1080-60 stream. I normally do 720-60 or 936 with 60 FPS. Twitch handles 936 beautifully, and it lowers the bitrate requirement quite a bit, and still looks great. Oh shit, need more mobs. No, I don't need more mobs. Okay, I don't need more mobs. Unless I've got to go in and kill everything in there as well. Yep, go figure. Wants me to kill that bloody boss thing. Yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, I've been tweaking the shit out of it, mate, because I was watching video tutorials on setting up bitrate qualities, and a lot of forums and that said never run the Twitch stream at the maximum that they tell you to do it at, 6,000. If I put it up, that's only for NVIDIA cards. If I encoded and streamed at 6,000, you're pretty much hitting your limit on Twitch, unless you're a partner or something, and then you can go higher up. They say run it at something like... So if you're doing 264 rendering, it's a lot clearer using the CPU. And my brother just barged in. How you doing?
Well done.
Thank you.
So
Hey, thanks. Appreciate it. I just asked Saucely what he thought of my... Hey? Cyrically? I always read it as Saucely. Damn! Yeah, 6K is too much. And what I was saying, mate, is 6,000 bitrate and people are using a mobile phone. Oh, that's restream. It saves me a lot of effort and I can keep the game in full screen. It's, no, it's on top mode. You tick a box in the settings and it's always on top. And it allows me to play. When I'm streaming on the other ones, though, YouTube doesn't work on it for some reason. I can't go live with it and it won't work. It won't show me the YouTube chat. I've got to put a YouTube window over here and then a Facebook one over there, and it just takes the whole screen. And I've decided to maintain my quality of the stream, just put it on 1. This is 1080-60. At less rate than what you're using. Because you're encoding with the graphics card, you have to use higher bit rates. This is 264. That's 4,500. And I've got the blur effect on the edges of my camera. Thanks, man, for the birthday wishes. You're only 5 minutes early, and I'm happy with that. Thanks, man. That theme that's in the background, too, that whole animated thing, that was just me learning how to do it off YouTube, how to build your own overlays. And I render them all as videos. So I render them as videos and then loop it, or have the looping thing on OBS. So it just loops all the videos and it makes it look like it's fully animated. which it was done in Blender. The username I normally have over here hovers as well, and that's usually on my camera. There's a little purple animated Kuda-san logo I put on. It shows up in the Be Right Back screen. So, oh my god, bro, stop popping up notifications, please, or I'll delete you off my computer. Right, back to moving. Yeah, it's the best one to mess about with. I had the camera with the circular option around my thing, and I just, after a while, didn't like it. It looked alright, but I got sick of it. Call me random, I suppose. Thank you very much, Kev. Hey, mate. Based on the stream time, that won't matter. Because there's always a big delay. Thank you so much, Gift. Means a lot, mate. I don't know why it is, but this character is feeling really incredibly freaking weak right now. I think I need some new gear. And the freaking mana's out again. Oh, look, I'll just cast spells on it. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I'm trying to, mate. I really am. It doesn't seem to matter what I bloody do, though. Just compared to a hunter, mate. This thing just... Ugh. Oh, yeah, did you notice I changed the circle on my camera to just straight back to rectangle again? I figured you'd like that better. Well, I mean, if it's good enough for Asmongold, and he just runs very basic stuff... Oh my god, he wants to... He's ringing me on me phone. Oh, whatever. Take it now. Right, Dad, can you jump on Discord or something? I basically just took the camera off the friggin' thing. Hey, there's nothing wrong. Just jump on Discord with me. Gift will probably jump on with me as well. Hey, thanks, mate. Oh, definitely. Hey, no worries. Gift, you sleep well, mate. I'll catch up with you tomorrow. You want to jump on Discord, Dad? I've not got anyone in there with me at the moment. Hey? YouTube? There's no voice on YouTube. Night, Gift. Thank you very much. Not trying to be rude, but I'm running a freaking camera doing a stream, and my phone's it's going to be like the hot number at the moment. 1-800-HOT. No, probably a 1-900-HOT, actually. 1-900 number, that's right. So I officially don't have to make any more coffees tonight. Hey, how's that? It won't be a Be Right Back Kuda-san's making a coffee. I'll have to use a new Be Right Back screen on my birthday. I'll put Be Right Back going to the bio break or something instead, because every time I put Be Right Back on, it's supposed to be me making a coffee. Not today. It's my day. Alright. I knew I was expecting a phone call, so dying was actually a good thing. Discord. Hey, thanks very much for checking out the stream also, guys. And another thing, it really means a lot that you're checking checking out the stream quality and everything. I put so much into actually getting the bit rates right, it drives me nuts. Like, I pre-record them, I check them to make sure that they play back as clear as they do. And then you'll go onto the freaking stream, and then it'll be breaking up somewhat or artifacting. And then, so I've got the 720 perfect. The best you can get 720 at is about 3,500 bit rate. 3,000 I can get away with on my 264 compression. And it still looks good. I've rendered it down, I've done everything. And now I'm testing 1080 60 tonight. This is straight out 60 FPS. Another thing I'm testing as well is the 936. 720 is pretty clear, yeah. Well, that's because you probably got the option to choose 720 on this, and it'll still look good because of the compression settings I'm using. So when it's streaming as clear as I can get it. I'm using a slow option on OBS, which is pretty taxing on most CPUs, but this one seems to handle it pretty well. Any lower than that, and I get a message on my OBS telling me that the encoder is overloaded or some shit. Actually, Twitch is probably the lowest latency of all the streaming ones I've used. I put it on YouTube, and it's often 8 seconds out. 8 seconds of latency out for some reason. Oh, cool. That is really good to know. Well, I'm really glad that the things are paying off. My corpse is still standing there dead on the ground. Maybe I should just... I don't know. Let's just do this. Troll myself. There you go. Even his ghost doesn't want to come back. Fuck it. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Look at this, the mana. It's what's driving me mad in Classic, mate. Instead of being able to kill this thing, I've got to sit here and... Hey, thank you. Yes, get one swing on. Did I even get a hit? No, I did not even get a swing at the bastard. Shit. Shit. Prick. But that's... Did you see that mage? He nearly died versing it. Oh my god, poor bugger. Yeah, I know, Skype calls are usually pretty clear too. But not 60 FPS clear, I don't think, but they usually are pretty good. Because it's dedicated to just your camera. And I've been doing a lot of research on things like that, so I'll just stick it at 720, set it to 3,500 bitrate, and it'll be just as clear as anything. Well, this is 1080 and 4,500. That's the minimum they recommend for 60. And it's all up to your compression tools then. Oh, now I've got to kill him again because the guy left and killed it without... I didn't even get a weapon swing on it. But that poor bugger nearly died trying to kill it. Shows me what to look forward to at level 70. It's until you're geared, then everything dies easy then, eh? I'm also reinstalling Retail, by the way, so I will be getting on my Hunter again. My Hunter is called Care Much. There's a good reason for that name. When I was a GM of the guild, everyone knew me as Care. They always called me Care because I loved everyone. But when you're not in the guild, or were trolling me or an asshole, I would say, do you think I care much about what you think? It meant two things. Everyone in the guild just called me Care. Everyone outside of the guild were absolute bloody assholes. We want you to come into today's stream and carry us. Yeah, one hunter and his pet, the BM pet, that tanks for everyone. Tanks a lot. God, those were the days when my freaking pet would do all the tanking. Before they fixed it all, the freaking thing would randomly run off and go and attack everything on its own accord. Alright, let's get 64. Come on, quest. Oh, I liked Demon Hunter tanking. Back in Legion, I fell in love with the Demon Hunter. It was one of my absolute favourite characters in that expansion, was the Demon Hunter. Getting the artifact weapons and all that. I got it for every character, the artifact weapon. I tell you what though, I hated doing dailies on them all though. I only did the dailies on one turn because I just CBF. Imagine doing dailies on 22 characters in Legion. I just couldn't be stuffed. And I had Alliance characters, I had the Horde ones, I had to do the double-sided achievement thing as well. This guy wants his one-shot wonder. I don't know why he's inviting me other than... Is he going to hit it? Come on, hit it! I didn't get the chance, but I'll give you it. Are you fucking kidding me? I've got to loot it? Whatever you're talking about, buddy, let's go do it. Oh, that's nice. I'll just help this dickhead do whatever quest. I hate that. This should have been done. For this guy doesn't even want to help me get the kill. He gets to loot the fucking thing, because they all want you to loot some skull or something from the kill. Because they like buggering you around. Retail. AoE looting was available. Oh, fuck off. You know what I mean? I'll get him to help me with this fucking stupid quest he wants help with, because no doubt I'll friggin' need it too. Yeah, because he's got a friggin' mount, whoop-de-doo-dah. I have a mount too, I just CBF using it. I'd rather upgrade the skill. Oh, for fuck's sake. Everything in its dog wants to attack me. So dense with mobs. Oh, I've always got aggro, mate. But everything hates me. Everything hates me. But this thing's still fast enough to get away from them. Oh, yeah. Don't fart. It expands the radius. Makes it worse. Oh, for fuck's sake. Mana, mana, mana. Always in. Come on, let's stand around and twiddle our thumbs. Gotta help a guy do a quest because he couldn't fucking do it himself. Well, I'm happy to take the grind process and wait even longer to do it. Yeah, it is my quest as well, but this wasn't what I wanted. I wanted to get that freaking bird down and actually loot it. What a pain in the ass. I bet I don't get anything from this one either. Prick won't share it. Hey, thanks, mate! I am getting on Discord, or I am on it. I just haven't clicked the channel yet. Just get me into the room. Kurdison's Lounge, man. Family Lounge. Jump in there and say hi. Oh, look, I couldn't jump on straight away. I get distracted very easily. Trust me. I was helping a guy do a stupid friggin' quest. Oh, look, just chuck it out of the bag. Oh, that's alright. Oh, you think I'm angry with you or something? Yeah, that's fine. Just irritated I helped a guy complete a quest, and he helps me kill the fucking bird, and then he didn't set it so I could loot the quest item from it, so now I've got to go back over and do it again. Frigging annoying. No, you've got to loot the skull from it or whatever it is, their head. And because he didn't allow me to loot it, so I couldn't get the item from it, I don't think. Or maybe the game did. We'll see. People have been really happy with the stream quality, by the way. They reckon it's very clear. Were you able to see my Twitch stream is very clear today? That's 1080. I managed to up the quality. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm letting Mum get some rest before I spend time with her because she wanted to set things up before getting me to come out there. Surprise me a little bit or whatever. You know what I mean? And I'm letting her catch up on some... Hey? No, we do it at night time. Because otherwise, during the day, the house gets fucking flies in it everywhere. So we found a... Yeah, I knew that'd be on the case. Move. Move. Nice. You're lucky. But last night, when I'd finished talking to you, when I was showing you satisfactory gameplay, you already know the game. I was just doing, you were just supporting me running it. I was testing different bit rates and encoder restricted levels. So if I put it up to really slow or whatever it is, the fucking program says to me, overloaded, encoder overloaded, please change the setting and drop it down. So I changed it right down to the setting of not medium. It's just under that one, slow. And it runs great on the slow setting. Yep, and it runs fine on slow. Slow or slower are the only two that I can really utilise, and then it goes to shit after that. The encoder gets overloaded too quickly. Okay, this is going to be another shit run. Come on. Gotta go and heal me fucking self. Wasting fucking mana again. Piss off. Friggin' mobs. It's too dense of an area to... Like, I actually really wanted to have a paladin done. They're the best characters to tank with. In BC, they are the best tank. Because they have the best AoE threat manage. I'm going to stealth through this. I ain't a noob. I am going to use stealth this time. No, I'm on my freaking druid still. Piss off, mage. I'm not interested in PvPing with you. Oh man, classics at grind, but I've set it all up, got every stream working properly and everything, and I just told the community earlier I'm just focusing on getting this done because I keep tabbing out all the time, which takes a huge amount of time, and that's because I was running all the streams at once. And then what I did today was I started my stream on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, and then I turned the other two off and said, the stream's still running, guys, just join me over on Twitch instead. Then I upped the quality. So yeah, it's going good. Yeah, I just put it up there and then posted it on my page. Look, I'm struggling to get to 50, but I'm not in a rush. Until I'm serious about what I'm doing or what content I want to focus on, I don't want to take viewers off Daedra. He's really working hard. And the content he does is helping people out doing keystones and shit. His knowledge is unbeatable when it comes to the game. Even though I've been playing it probably just as long as him. Oh god, I love that. You are prepared. Not prepared. That's my old man playing WoW for you. Are you playing classic or the current? See? Once you go over there, you don't come back. Yeah, but in saying that, you are still getting much better enjoyment out of the retail. Which character are you getting ready? The one Scott did or the one you did? Yep. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Act. Okay. Act Coda Master. Are you waiting for 9.1? Act Coda Master. Are you waiting for 9.1? My dad looks at the stream, then turns it off, I think. So that's why I'm relaying it for you, mate. His answer is he doesn't know anything about it. So he's probably got to watch a video on the patch coming out. I think he's just catching up with the current stuff and then get up to speed that way. Not 18 hours. He's only been back to the game for a week and he's had years off. 3 years he hasn't played the game. 3 years. If you're playing alts in this game, be glad you do, because the alts are the best place to dump shit that you want to sell in the auction house. I'm looking forward to 9.1. You gotta learn how to get back to your body first, you reckon? Oh, or take res sickness if you can't find it. Where is the vendor? You'd think there'd be a repair vendor, not just friggin' goods vendors. We need an actual repair vendor. Where the fuck did they put him in this one? Stable master? Look, hunters have always got a stable master somewhere. Yet to get a repair vendor, you gotta jump through friggin' hoops to find one. Do not risk it. If you're worried, take res sickness and wait 10 minutes. Or 5 minutes. Oh, I'm really glad you popped on, mate, to come and chat on my channel. Keeps me interested in streaming, to be honest. It takes... People tell you on YouTube, I watched Stream Scheme. He's a pretty good fella on streaming from Australia. He's a really good streamer. He does comedy stuff on his channel. And for his business channel, he teaches people how to stream properly on YouTube and, I don't know, provide value. But I tell you what, initially, you need people talking to you. Because talking to yourself is absolutely painful. It is boring. Because you got your mind telling you one thing, and then when you're talking to people, like yourself, you're hearing the negative thoughts, and then it gets killed when people start chatting to you. You don't have that issue anymore. It goes away. It's a good feeling. Don't you a Devastator's only going to do that quest. It means a lot having people jump on and have a chat to you. Also, yeah, go right ahead. I must emphasize talking to stream and then talking to Discord. Because you answer a lot when I'm talking to the stream at the same time. It's tricky. Elden catchphrase. Yeah, Love that one, mate. I don't know how that Alliance player could get right up here and not piss off the NPCs, but I bet he's just trying to bite for PvP. Wisebot. And my music stopped playing. Well, that's useful. FPS music. Sometimes this could work. Yeah, that could work. Just trying to go to Wisebot. Wisebot, because I've got to change a setting, because it keeps telling me how many viewers. 4 viewers plus 1, 2 hours, 43, 41. One of his things he says is turn that thing off, that feature. Because you don't really care. It's not important enough to use all the time. It's good information. Okay, go to my settings on the... Yep. Yep. Of course. Customization. No, I don't need that. Global commands. No, I don't need that. User management. Where is it? Main configuration. I think that's the one I want. Set the bot as moderators. That's already been done. Force simple text. No, that's fine. Anti-crash delay. Don't need that either. I don't have to turn it off. Looks like you got to turn off the whole bot. Standard protection. No, I don't care about any of that crap. I just want to turn off the friggin' timer feature. My announcements. That may be the one. No. No problem. No problem. I don't know, stuff it. I'll just ignore it. I couldn't be fucking arguing with a stupid bot program and getting its configurations. Have it tell me every 10 minutes how many people are watching my channel. I don't really care. It's just an annoying thing to pop up all the time. I don't care, eh? I'd rather read your chat. Alright, back to focusing on actual content that matters, rather than managing the stupid bot. The only other way to manage it is to boot it off the friggin' Twitch channel. That's how you fix it. How Dean fixes it. Wipe it and reinstall it. How Kurdistan fixes a computer problem. Wipe it and reinstall it. Honestly, of all the ways to fix Windows when it stuffs up or when something breaks it, that is the best solution, is to clean the system out and do a fresh installation. Yep, exactly, mate. It is the most optimal way to clean your system, to be honest with you. Of all the other ways to do it, a full format installation is the actual best way to do it because the computer performs 100% better when you do that. But I don't do that all the time. I try to preserve the data on the computers without a full format. Especially when you're dealing with studio systems where they're doing music production and you buy plugins and things for your DAWs. some of their licensing things restrict how many times you can reinstall it. I'm talking 2 or 3 times a year you can reinstall a plugin for music production. And then these are instrument plugins and stuff like that. Yeah, that's pretty much the best way to do it. Yep. Generally, I don't have to fully wipe my system to reinstall it all the time. I can go years without having to do it because I often do C cleaning and all that sort of stuff, the maintenance, temp clears and all that sort of crap. But if I install too much crap myself on the system, oftentimes the format is the best clean. I went to Linux for 4 months. I went on, I think it was 4 to 6 months, I went over to Manjaro Linux, basically Arch Linux. And I followed YouTube videos and guides and everything to work out how to get games to run on it properly. Everything. I was playing World of Warcraft on Linux. And enjoying it, mind you. I even got an add-on manager that worked over there, which was Azure. The same one we use on Linux, on Windows, works on Linux now, just fine. WoW Up has a one that you can use on it as well. They both got Linux versions you can use. So I'm more into the tech shit than anything else. I like taking a system that I build, putting Linux on it, and then doing all the gaming on it sometimes. This is Windows now. But Manjaro is fun to play with. Like, there's certain games that will not run on Linux no matter what I try. You can't get Destiny to play on it. Destiny 2 will not play on it. That's one game that won't work. Unfortunately. Yep. But a lot of the time, you just open the Arch user repository up, you tick a box that turns it on in Pack Manager, and once you've turned that on, it's just click and installation. Everything. You just type the name of the program. Oh, I want TeamViewer. Yep. It has it on there. You just type TeamViewer. You don't have to go to the TeamViewer website to install it. You just type it into the software manager thing on there. Press it, click install, and she's done. Okay. I don't even use Elf, to be honest with you. I use the Guild Wars 2 one. But I don't know if the Guild Wars 2 UI works in retail. I think it's only for the classic ones, but hey, don't quote me on it, I'm not sure. I haven't tried it. I'd rather use retail UI on the current game or Bartender and some simple stuff. I just don't like things breaking all the time. This one's been pretty good. It basically replaces 4 add-ons. This Guild Wars one. Why I like it. Yep. It would be. UI. It's a very simple UI, that one. Oh, for Christ's sake. Out of mana again? It costs you 63 mana to do an Innovate. Oh, look. Wow, that's PvP, mate. Yeah, lifeless dead prick. Wait till I cap, mate. I'll just come and hunt your mates down just for the fun of it. Yeah, it is. It's a really subtle change. Abyss, it's a minimalist UI. You stick it on and it puts a little thing around the frames. It's mainly for Classic WoW. Classic WoW and Burning Crusade. Oh, cheers, mate. Yeah, it's a good add-on. It really is an excellent little frame UI. It just adds artwork around the frames. And it works great on, specifically really good on Classic, so I'm glad it works on retail. I didn't even know it did function on it very well at all. That cheers me up, mate. That wasn't me playing like shit, that was me getting killed by a fucking mage that had no brains and just wanted to kill a person. Minding his own business, I should say. That's what you get for minding your own business in Classic. They do not care. You are just something for them to kill. To make you feel good. Well, you got no fucking mana to do anything with. Note to self, get some mana. Thank you. That's why this is one of the most optimal ways to play this druid. Try playing Boomkin, you earn too quick. I don't know, I've got to do a really good build on Boomkin to get it to be optimal. Plus the gear was ass about face. The boosted gear was absolute shit, and it was just not very efficient. What the hell? What the hell? Thanks, mate. I know I'm going to do with that on my birthday. Get myself some beer. Cheers, mate. Thanks, Quaddies. I'm going to put that towards some beer. 4x gold, mate. Thanks so much. Oh, thanks, man. Oh, not again. Oh, shit. That caster in the back hits harder than this guy does. This is the only way I can do anything. I've got to go into this backup mode to save my own ass. Alright, now that's doing its thing. I can restore some health. You can see why I'm doing this. I'm waiting until the healing one ends, then back into druid form. Good, thank Christ. Come on, prick. Yep. Nah, that's another great feature what I like. I'm actually probably going to stick to Twitch, guys. I didn't mind trying out streaming on YouTube, but the bit rates, unless you do 1080, 60 at all times, it wasn't worth the effort. Here we go, this prick's at it again. This is how bad mana regen is. It really sucks, guys. So, like, they make it absolute torture to play. If you don't, you want me to explain about it. Prime Video, if you're with the Amazon membership for Prime, you just subscribe. You get a free month subscription with any channel you want to support. So when you sub to them, you get a free sub every month. And you can choose to resub to someone's channel or whatever at the end of the month. So that's something I figured I'd mention. I use it because I have that Amazon Music for my car. It's a bloody good deal for that. I would rather have played as a freaking Boomkin, but the mana, this is how bad the mana is in this spec. Try what it's like in Boomkin. Come on, give me my freaking mana. I need to get more bottles. More drink bottles. So if you're an Amazon member, you can link your account for Prime. Okay, self-work. Thank Christ. You can get away from me. 3 of 6 done anyway. Well, hit me then, you prick. I don't care. Yep. You just log in with your Twitch Amazon account for your Prime Video, and it links the whole lot together. And since you're already paying a subscription every month, they connect your Prime account, so you don't have to screw around. How you going, Eric? You know where I am, don't you, mate? Because I know the next line you're going to say is, I'm getting on Discord. Thanks so much, mate, for that. Yeah, thanks so much, mate. I'm going to put that towards some much-needed drinks on my birthday. Tomorrow morning, I reckon. Just go and get some beer. And get my car fixed. Because I put money towards my car getting fixed so I can get out on the friggin' road. All that sort of support and getting things. I like this UI. Game got much bigger. Yeah. Oh man. Tell you the truth, I'm spending it on friggin' getting some grog, but my AU Falcon is my project that I've been doing up for the last few months. Just bringing the maintenance back up. She's in really good nick otherwise. So I'm getting the suspension job done and the exhaust, and that's all she needs for now. And then I've got to save up and just get the boot lid done. She's starting to rust around the arse end near the number plate. It's got that smile starting to show up on it, and I've got to get it replaced. That's it. And then I'm all done with her. There's not much work to do. Now compare that to my bro's Honda. Thousands have been blown on that thing. Thousands of dollars. And you could nearly get a brand new Lancer for the price of how much has been spent on that. X-display model, at least. Alright, mate. I'm on the Kudasan channel, so you're welcome to jump on, mate. Harry, that is. You're welcome very much to jump on and say hi if you like. Holy crap, what a surprise today that is. The birthday dream's coming through. I've got to check this, I can't believe it. Must be the music, I must have chose a good playlist. Gets everyone loving me for one day. Oh, I'm Nelly an affiliate, mate. Nelly an affiliate. Our dad's on too, Harry. Yep. Oh, dear. Oh, that's just Dad. He runs it through his speakers. That's how he does it. Yeah, thanks, mate. Appreciate that. Holy shit. I'm gonna need it. Yes, how you doing? Yep. Probably. Be on both. Because people are going to get bored of Classic. They're going to jump over and start playing retail again. You know, it's just the way it is with games like this one. They'll do the raids, have the characters geared for nostalgia, or there might be rare sets of gear that they'll log in and do the raids for, but they'll go back to the regular game to play the rest of it. Yep, that's fine. No, you get used to it, it's fine. Yeah, I try to... I'll just mute my Discord for a second. I don't mind streaming and that, but it's hard to talk on Discord and chat in the stream at the same time. So I just muted my chat on there so I could read what you wrote. I am actually considering that, getting the artist to do like what Daedra has, because there's a limit to what I can do creatively. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I've helped my brother out a lot over the years, and we're very close when it comes to supporting one another. A lot of the time, like we have each other to fix the cars up and all that sort of shit. He's got a car and I've got a car, and we both spend money on equally over the pair of them generally. So we look after each other in a lot of that regard. And if he needed someone to go to the gym with, I was a training partner with him. Always going in there with him. I need to get him back into it, to be honest with him. But he's just fallen in love with streaming with you guys, and I could see why. It's something I've always wanted to do, but I haven't been able to jump up and get into. For so many years, I've always had the computers capable of doing it, just never actually wanted to do it. It's the nerves, I say. You got to get over your nerves. And VO. You got to get over your VO. But no one can smell you. Not on the internet. No one can smell you on the internet. Oh, good. More hunters and more PvP crap. You know, the character I really wanted to play in Classic was that. I wanted to play a hunter. Burning Crusade. I've got it to level 35. That really made my day, mate. It's like me brother. I didn't even know that he'd put something on my channel. He sent me an anonymous tip a few days ago or so, or about a week ago. And I'm like, I didn't even know it was him. I thought it was just some anonymous thing. And I thought, what the hell? You tipped me $100 US and you didn't tell me who you were? I mean, what the hell? I just basically passed out just about. I have one viewer on the channel and I get $100 just for roaming around playing a druid leveling up. I thought, who'd be interested in Resto Druid, oh, not Resto, friggin' Feral Druid, questing in this thing where it takes you 7 hours a level to get up to the next level. 7 hours. I could get freaking 10 plus levels in retail. I mean, I think you go from 7 hours would get me from Zaldazar to Nazmir at least, and I'd be looking at level fucking 50. I think it would be about 50 something by then, and you'd almost be done. Oh, sorry, no, you get to 45, that's right, isn't it? And then you go to Shadowlands to get to 60. I am level 63, nearly 64. It was a shocker, mate, because I was running the stream testing today and I had it on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook all at once. And I was doing 720 by 60. And I realised it was... I have a feeling that it was going up too much on the uploading. But I'm not using that Streamlabs thing that allows you to multicast to everything. I'm using an add-on for OBS, which allows you to do it anyway, without any friggin' paid-for functionality. But I have a feeling to stream on all that, I'd be doing friggin' 10 plus megabits a second uploading. And there's no way in hell the stream could support it, and plus I wasn't getting enough viewership to do it. I'm better off just recording these videos and putting them up on YouTube 24 hours later, because YouTube's a bit slow for getting viewership. Facebook and Twitch, though. Facebook's not bad. You just post it straight on your Facebook page, or your main account, and you'll get your mates jumping on watching it. It's just like Twitch. And the stream quality is very similar. Yeah, I'm getting there, mate. So close to 64. Wish I was 70 already. I think the people that powered it through, they just grinded straight through dungeon after dungeon. It's the most optimal way. I don't have a dedicated team to do it with. So I'm just doing it this boring ass slow way, getting the rep out of the way. Yeah, to be honest with you, I think it's a lot easier to set up than YouTube is. YouTube's not bad, but you have to stream at 720. You can't use 936p. If you stream at 936p and then you start spreading it over all three at once, YouTube will downscale you to 720, 60 FPS, and so will Facebook. They'll both run you down to 720, and yet Twitch will stay at 936. Runs beautiful on it. It actually runs really well. That's my research. And I've lowered my bitrate down to 4.5 megabits a second up. That's the most it'll do. No, it was a big surprise. Thanks for that. Thanks for the donate, or tip rather. It's a big help. I honestly think Facebook could take off with its streaming thing because you're directly connected to everyone on your friends list. They don't have to go out of the way to go and see. They just, oh, he's live. And they can watch you basically from within the chat box. Straight away. It's a surprise, mate. Yeah, definitely going to get an artist to do the emote things because that's something I don't. I like doing the overlays, but I don't want to make everything. Hiring an artist that does the emoticon, icon little things, that's fine. Messing about with overlays, that's what I like playing with. That's me working with Blender. Doing Blender renders and shit. And crap, is that a learning friggin' thing? I turned it on the first time I looked at Blender ever, and I had to turn it off because I couldn't figure out how to use it. Then I started watching YouTube videos, and then you watch the friggin' things and they don't tell you the bloody keybinds to rescale the objects. So you're sitting there friggin' yelling at the program because you can't figure out how to rescale it without clicking. And if you click the wrong fucking button, it drags the object from the spot it's supposed to be at, and then moves it across the friggin' plane. Well, whatever you're working on. So I'm like, fuck, now I've got to remember what the keybind is to freaking realign it back to this dead center spot again. This drives you nuts. But now I've started getting a feel for how it all works. I've got metallic textures on there, and then I've got been watching YouTube videos on how they load in these texture things that then you can put the words over the top of to create cinematic effects. And I've got one for my Be Right Back screen, which I was using before. 6 of 6. Yay. Are we done here? 8 of 10. Okay, 2 more. This is what I mean, there's too many mobs. Too many friggin' things on this one quest. You're here on one quest for nearly half a friggin' hour. Alright, I've got to turn my Discord back on. I don't want to look too ignorant. Back, mate. Sorry about that. Just was chatting to me, fella on Twitch that donated me, or tipped me, $50. I nearly fainted. Yeah, his name's Quaddies, and he, Quaddy TV. And he tipped me $50 and I nearly fainted on the spot. I thought, bloody hell. Yeah, he's a big contributor to both of our channels. Very much so. I've already invested into the channel by signing up with a platform that I can get music to play on the channel legally. I've got this channel's cleared with the music I'm running in the background because I'm with that Epidemic Sound mob. So that allows me to stream their music on here without being flagged for copyright. One of the main things I wanted to address on my channel before I even started was to make sure the shit I play doesn't get me flagged, silenced or muted. Because the first videos I put up, I was looking at it. This sound has been muted due to copyright or some shit, and I'm thinking, okay. Can't even use the NCS sounds on YouTube. Yep, they get flagged too. Not all of them. Some of them don't get flagged at all. Better safe than sorry though. Holy shit, someone just followed me. Plague Earth. Thank you so much, mate, for the follow. G-Buzz has just jumped into my channel. Yeah, I like... some of the tracks do work fine. There's one that I got Daedra to play on his channel. And thanks so much, Yuko169, for the follow. I'm going to stealth mode now and go pass out somewhere on the floor because of all these people following my channel. Beefy. Oh my god, I had a character on WoW with one of that name. Beefy Balls or something. I called it. There was a torrent. Thanks, mate. What? I'm being raided? I need to check my chat. I'm being invaded. I've had everyone jump on my room now. Thanks, mate. The coffee bloke's getting a good run now, eh? Everyone's jumping on his show. Does that mean the espresso machine's got to go out and make Dave another coffee? He's supposed to make me a coffee on my birthday. Crap. Oh, okay, here we go. Happy birthday, you beautiful bastard. Pillow pants. Now I'm a beautiful bastard, eh? Coffee cake. Now, you're the one that was laughing, roaring laughing with Chris that night when the Tongs episode happened. I remember you. That's why I freaking love that video. That was one of the best highlights from Daedra Flame's channels. Watching you guys roaring laughing in the background. We just loved it. Absolutely loved it. Oh my god. All these people on my channel. Cool. No, he's still streaming. I thought Daedra went off, but no, he's still streaming. He's just generally coming over here to tell me to go make him another coffee, I'm sure of it. I did all the hard work making this big bloke. I'm a big bloke, yeah, I'm not a small one. I'm a big bloke. That's why I drive a Ford, man. I need a 6-cylinder to carry my ass. Fucking 4-cylinder. It struggles going up the hill. I reckon it's just wanting to clap out, dragging my ass up the hill. But the Ford, no, it tailgates everyone. Ford Fairmont, put your foot down, put cruise control on, it's ripping up everyone's ass. I mean, I think they're not driving with cruise control on because it's just inches from their ass. So I've got to turn cruise control off, otherwise it rear ends someone. And I don't want to put a scratch on my friggin' car. At least we got the same emotes on here because I use them all the time on his channel, so it's added them on mine for some reason. It's crazy, isn't it? Thank you very much, everyone, for the birthday wishes. It's really appreciated, mate. Holy crap, what am I at? I need to refresh my fucking page before I faint. All these follows. Turbo Falcon, yeah, I'd wanted to get an XR6 Turbo. I really wanted to, but apparently the prices of them have gone through the roof. Because everyone knows how good they are now. XR6 Turbo, probably the newer ones. The last of the Falcons. I think they stopped them in 2016. That'd be the one worth collecting. Beefy OCE, I love that username, mate. Used to know a fella over on Jubei Foss used to call himself Beef Tank. He used to run a guild my brother was in. Back in the early days of raiding for him, he was doing ICC with them. Heroic ICC 25, man. Yeah, it sucks, eh? The AU Falcons are still good value, but the Windsor V8s are selling for $30,000 each. The Windsor V8 AU Falcons. That was something I was looking into. I was actually going to get a V8, but I don't think I could afford it. It's either a V8 or an inline 8, but either way you look at it, it was a bloody awesome car. And they friggin' raw. Hey? How come? Oh. Okay. Maybe he's gone to tell him something. Yeah, they're good cars. The reason I went for the AU Falcon was because I looked up reliability. I was tossing between a Toyota Orion, Camry, or a Falcon, and I seen this Falcon in really, really good nick. It's still got the emblem on the front of the bonnet, and it's white paint. It shines up really well when I buffed it. The interior is really nice. Like I said, the only sad thing that's visible on it at all is this boot lid's got a little bit of rust on it. It's underneath it, it's crusting because it has the spoiler on it and it's a really good nick. Hey, no worries, mate. You get some sleep. It's really nice seeing you on my channel, G-Buzz. Thank you so much. I helped my old man find his Toyota Orion. Yep. I showed him two options and he went for the sports model. Yeah, that's why I went for it. She feels like an indestructible car. She drives brilliantly up the highway. Even though the road's as rough as guts, mate, the engine only had 138,000 Ks on it. 2002 model, Series 3 gear, so it was the luxury model. It was competing against the BMW Series 5. I bet you the Series 5 had probably had a 6-speed automatic in it, I don't know. But for $50,000 back in the day, it was an amazing value. And I got it for what, 4.5? 4,500 for one of the best Falcons ever made. And she's still got really good condition leather seats inside. So it's got the full leather seats in it, the 6-speaker sound system. I'm actually upgrading that unit though. I'm going to change it over to a Kenwood. The one with the 10-inch screen. She's a $1,700 head unit I wanted to put in there because it's got the adjustable screen, so you can raise the screen up above the gear shifter, so it's up a bit higher, and it's quite a nice unit. Beautiful upgrade for it. I'm getting it inspected to make sure there's no other rusting areas that I need to be concerned with for now, other than just the boot lid, and maybe some areas of the boot thanks to the freaking leaks. Previous owner, though, cared enough that he treated the boot with what looks like fish oil. That stuff that they put in there. I think it's fish oil. Yeah, it's fish oil. And it helps prevent further rusting happening in there. Yeah, it's definitely be fish oil. Oh, I'm absolutely amazed these guys jumped over to enjoy the content. I got completely sidetracked just then. Just completely sidetracked. That's what I was doing, guys. I was actually turning a quest in, but I was too focused on talking to you guys. Oh, man. That's things that I was looking at. I watched a fellow named Motoring Box on YouTube. If you've ever heard of him. Pretty amazing fella. Excellent YouTuber. He does all the old AU Falcon. He does his Fairmont gear up. He's got one as well. I think it's a Series 3 as well, just like mine. And he has his XR6 that he did a video on recently. And he called it Barra Origins. A really good freaking video where he highlights the freaking car, the initial Barra engine that came out, the first one. It's one of the engines I actually wanted to bloody get. I wanted to get the Barra car. I reckon I would have loved it. I don't know about what you guys think, but do you think the AU had a better interior than the XR6 Barra ones? The gear has a really nice wood grain finish inside, and it just feels cheaper than your ones, but they got everything else right with them. The only thing I don't like so much, I think they fixed in the G6E, was the back seats. The floor space was a lot better in the G6E models that came out later on. 2008 G6Es look really nice. I mean, I could imagine throwing a turbo on a friggin' AU, but I'm really trying to preserve that thing so she lasts a lot longer. For those joining my channel, welcome and thank you for jumping on. All the followers are really appreciated tonight. Yeah, the AU, I've had people come up to me and said to me, this is when I first got it and cleaned it up. I've got a ceramic coating that's basically over the whole car, the glass, everything. I've got to do it again, give it another clean. But it makes, when it rains, the water beads off the car. She looks way younger than it is. Like, it looks like a 5-year-old car. That's how she's come up. Even though she's a 2002 car. They say, oh mate, you got a beautiful car, and I'm thinking to myself, well thanks. Which one is it? So this is the AU Falcon, mate. I wish it was the 6-speed. I've heard people on YouTube have done the Barra engine transfer, and they've upgraded it to a 6-speed. Hey, wait, I want to look at that. Carhistory.com. Give me a look at that. Self mode activated. I'm going to have a look at that link, whether it likes it or not. You know the beauty of this chat thing that I've got on here? Okay, give me the window. Let's bring that down. Aha, got it, mate. The bot didn't block me from seeing it. I'm having a look. Yeah, that model is nice. The FPV ones are nice. You're not wrong about that one. It's very similar to the AU Falcon that I've got. The whole shape is very similar. I do like the modern colour of that, and the way the exhaust is on that one, the shape of them. It's definitely got a nicer exhaust. It's a beautiful car, mate. I've got a mate that lives in Jinjin. He works at the petrol station, the Puma petrol station in Jinjin. And every time I go there, he wants to leave the frigging petrol station where he's working there and come out and have a look at me Ford. But he can never leave because he's always flat out working. He wanted to come out and have a look at the frigging white one. Yeah, she's a beauty, mate. I hope you hold on to that one for as long as you can. The only thing I had to worry about was the stupid spoilers. Oh, God. Yeah, and the AUs are a freaking dime a dozen. Although, I haven't seen the one that looks like mine, where they've done the gear emblem on the front and all that shit. Mine looks very similar to the fucking limousine one. Except the... Don't get it confused, the Fairlanes were done as limos too back in the day. The stretch limousine models. Crazy. Yeah, but only 99, that means you're the lucky owner of only one of them. You know, there's only 99. I bet you half of them are fucked. And there you are. Then you could say, oh, there's only 49 of them left, and then you'll say there's another one, probably about 20 of them are in the wreckers. And then you can say, oh, there's probably only 20 left. 20 of them left on the road in perfect condition like yours. Like, if it looks anything like that in condition, yeah, she's a gem. I've got to get stone chips checked on. Yeah, exactly, mate. Even rarer. AU is a pretty common car, and there's still a lot of those on the road. I wanted to get the 6-speed gearbox version, and that meant I'd had to get the fucking, Barra version, because they had the 6-speed. What am I here for again? Nothing. I don't need to kill anything. Right, get down here, chat. I've got 2 chat boxes in WoW. One's Restream, and one's the actual game chat. Oh my god, I'm actually going the wrong effing way. Oh my god. Yeah, 72 left. Wow. Okay, let's get this out of the friggin' way. Yeah, I plan to stream a lot more than just WoW. Like, earlier streams, I had a stream up last night testing Satisfactory running. I like that game a lot. And it was showing you can always welcome to check out the previous VOD. And you can skim through that with Daedra Flame, me and my other brother were playing that with Dad. Creating buildings and structures and shit like that together. With fully functioning factories inside. Yeah, you mate, have a good night. Very nice chatting to you. Look forward to chatting to you in the future as well. Really glad you got a falcon, mate. They're a dying breed and we need to keep as many of them as we can. We need to keep some Aussie cars, mate. I'll show you mine one day when I put the photos up on my Discord channel for you to have a look at. I'll just probably stick them on Daedra's, actually. Okay, let's get this moving. Oh dear, thanks guys for joining me tonight, I really appreciate it. Dad, you're really quiet at the moment. Did you jump up to the other channel? No, that's good. Yeah, getting my confidence up. It's my birthday night, so everyone's jumped on and followed me and they're trying to help me get up to 50 followers to become a Twitch affiliate. And I'm so bloody happy about that. Because sticking around on Twitch is the most important one for me. even though I might be streaming on YouTube at sometimes as well, it's not going to get the same viewership. The only reason I was really doing that was because then I wouldn't have to download the freaking video and then re-upload it to YouTube. They just get the same content. And then I can just say, hey, the VOD's gone. Well, go over to YouTube and watch the same one. This is my excellent stream. Check it out. Hey, thanks for the follows, mate. We got another follow. Big Dog 68. Welcome to my chat. Crazy chat. Hang on, that's not the one I wanted to turn in. Oh, if I was a hunter, I'd just immediately pick the bow. I'm not a hunter. Wands, useless. Gun, useless. I'll take the bow. Stuff it, I'll just take it. Can I get to 64 tonight? That would make me happy. Hang on, I need to check my stream. I'll try not to faint tonight. 36 follows. I'm almost at 50 already. Holy crap. Daedra Flame must be really sending the love to my channel tonight. Hey, did he shut down? I thought he was... Hang on. No, it says show more. Checking. Where did he go? Oh, okay. He must have tossed them all over here to me, which is awesome. Thanks very much for the follows, guys. I really do appreciate it. I am going back to retail as well, just in case anyone thinks to ask me, are you coming back to retail? Yes, I've got a hunter over there. And about 22 other characters I've got to bring up to speed. Every expansion, every time the expansion reaches the end, I come on and I massively level hard to get every alt up there ready for the expansion, the next one coming out, you know what I mean? Now, if you like these add-ons, beauty. Here's my add-on list, but the one you're talking about is one of my favourites, not Questy. If you're playing Classic, guys, make sure you put Questy on because you can't see your quests on the map. It's not like retail. It doesn't help you as much. Like, you get really confused trying to work your way around. So use that Questy add-on. And I'm using Guild Wars 2 UI. It's a really nice UI, and I use it on Classic. Now, you want to know why? The real reason is, look at this. It's the sickest bag of the lot. I love that. Absolutely brilliant. Even though it shows how shit my bag management skills are. It's a lot nicer than Bagnon. I really like that. Another one, this is the character screen. And if you've played Guild Wars 2, you can see the similarities here. But, I mean, she's cool. Reputation things. So this is one really nice UI you could throw on Classic and enjoy. If you don't like that, if you think it's too over the top, there's another one I have installed. It's called Abyss UI. My old man's using it right now on his system, on his installation. Auctionator is still great. Burning Crusade Classic fix, so you can sell your shit a lot easier with it. GTFO, I still have. Ice HUD is the thing in the center of that's wrapped around my character. I find that pretty useful. Guide Lime is for the questing. If you really want to follow a particular guide, I actually should turn all that off because I'm only using Questy. I do my own thing. GTFO, hang on. The one you want is Immersion. It's called Immersion. That's the add-on. Immersion is Immersion is the one you use when you're using Abyss UI. That really adds to Classic's UI appearance. It's a minimalist UI and then you use Immersion. But what you're seeing with the quests is actually all part of Guild Wars 2 UI. It's very similar to Elf UI, so when you AFK, it'll pop up with this character dancing about and doing its thing. And that's what it'll end up looking like. Yep, it's one of the best things to use, and I'm glad it's working in Classic as well. My old favourite add-on, yeah. Bartender's good too. Bartender works on everything. Details is a great DPS add-on if you don't already know about it. TomTom's handy as well. That puts a friggin' arrow on the screen. Azeroth Autopilot, a godsend in retail. if you want to level up fast or just follow a route that goes straight through to the top, you don't give a shit. You follow the Azeroth autopilot. Pretty much helps you get through every single quest if all you care about is getting to the top and don't really give a shit. Some told me it's no good for Mythic 15. If the GTFO goes off in Mythic 15, you're already dead. Yeah, that's pretty true because it's tough. And if it goes off once, you've already stood in it and stuffed the mechanic up. That's how fast you got to be. Lochner is an amazing pet to have on the hunter. I really loved taming that one. And Skull. And the Shaman one in Cataclysm. And Twilight Highlands. And the Crab in Vashir. And the Bear, if I think I've got that one, I might have. On my main hunter, it might have it. GTFO pops, you are already dead. I love reading it exactly how that was written. Thank you very much for coming on my show tonight. I loved it. I'm about to go out and have a meal with the family shortly, but I'm going to put that $50 to use, getting some beer, putting some money towards my stream emotes, and getting that 50 followers so I can focus on Twitch as my main channel instead of having 50 different streams running. I don't do massive streams though, so I'll probably be doing like 4 to 6 hour streams initially, just trying to build up my confidence. Not going overboard. Right, do I have any more turn-ins? Because I don't like doing quests if I've got a million turn-ins to do. No, I've just got this Firewing Signet quest to do over here. I might as well stay here until it's done. I'm going to need a quick loo break. Time for bed. Okay, mate. Well, it's really nice chatting to you. I know where you're from. You're from bloody New Zealand, and that would be really late for you guys. But I loved your green screen, mate, where you're reaching into the void to grab a drink out of the fridge. That is one of the best effects I've seen from a green screen, where you're opening up the void to get your soft drink out or whatever. Beautifully done. Okay, looks like PvPers. Piss off. I'm not interested in them. I'm going to go and sit over here and take a quick loo break, guys. I won't be long. I've been working hard on this, getting this thing working right. Alright, I'll be right back. I've got to go to work. Definitely. Where's my switcher? Put it on to the be right back coffee screen. Everyone loves that screen. This is how hard I work. There you go. There's my UI. Enjoy the be right back. Only going to be a short break. I wonder if my brother's going to be the one bringing me coffees today. Won't be long, guys. need to invest in the bedroom heater now. This house goes from one extreme to the next. In summer, it's an oven in my room. It heats up like an oven. And in winter, it's fucking freezing. Like one night, it was 3 degrees Celsius, which is about 60 something F for Americans watching my channel. Yeah, a lot of people will be going off because they're all from Dade's channel and they're going to bed. Yeah, I can expect that because they're all from his channel. They're his supporters. Which is pretty awesome. I can expect a lot of folks to be going to bed because it's 3 o'clock for some of them. Here's another one. It says 8:21 a.m. So he's done an all-nighter. Unless he got up really early. Been up since 1 a.m. You know, you like us. We're all night owls. We get up, sleep all day, and get up at night time, and then play. And it's, you know, in summer, there's a real legit reason for why we do this. Because during the day, it's too effing hot to play the game. I'm serious. It's actually better to play from, you know, late hours of the night right through to the morning and then sleep all day because you don't give a shit when it's hot. You just sleep all frigging day. You just put the skip button on for the daytime. Nothing worth staying awake for anyway, so you go back to bed. And, like, I do all my Woolworths shopping with me family at night time because there's less cars in the car park. I don't have to deal with bullshit so much. You get a lot less hassles. Yeah, that sucks. You only get to nap. I hope you're having a good weekend, Dad. And for those that are looking at getting into Twitch streaming, if you have a really powerful CPU, look at something like slow encode. So when you got a high profile and then you choose something like slow for performance and that, for something like a 3900X streaming, you can actually get away with this quality. This is what I'm doing here with 1080 resolution, 60 FPS, 4.5 megabits a second for the encoder bit rates, and this is what I'm achieving with the CPU itself, 3900X. I've assigned it 12 plus threads, so over 12 threads to the streaming thing, and it seems to be doing really well. So you got 24 threads total. You got all your cores, that gives you 24. 12 cores, 24 threads. I've got the game on about 8 of them. So 8 threads total dedicated to the game, and then the rest is all straight through to OBS and splitting the load between the two. For WoW, that's really easy for it to do. Games like Satisfactory are not fully optimized yet. They're doing really well, considering. But you'll find glitches in that even without streams running because of the engine itself and the settings that they have to tweak over the time. It's early access game. But when you're playing it by yourself, it runs pretty good. But the auto-save will pause the entire game for like 5 seconds, and when you're streaming, people will think, oh, your stream's frozen. No, it's just the game automatically saving. And if you've got a really good stable power in your house, you could probably set it to half an hour. But if the game crashes, then you've got to go back 30 minutes of the hard work that you've done, you know, doing all building works. It can be a pain in the ass. It's not an enjoyable thing. The game's great, though. A lot of fun. You can drive trains around on your map. You can build bloody infrastructure, everything. That's what I was doing when I was playing with my brother. I built this giant bridge that goes for freaking miles. And then there's a big outpost on the desert part of the map. And my brother's got one on top of a big mountain area. And then our first base, which is like a big fucking complex in the centre of it all. It's quite a good game. Really enjoy it. If you like Factorio, it's like that, only third person, not the top-down view. It's a really good game. I first discovered it over on the Epic Games platform, and now they've put it over on Steam, so that makes it even more fun. And we've got cross-play on Steam and Epic now, so some games you can play cross between the pair of them. So you can join Steam players running the same game. One of these days, you need to get Daedra on to play it with you while he's streaming, just for fun. I mean, the ideas you guys would come up with when you're doing that type of game would be interesting. Yeah, I don't like going in there when it's flat out busy, mate. Ever since this crap, but even before then, I don't like rush hour parking with all these people coming in there, blocking up the lanes and whatever else, and people rushing out of the driveways, the parking spots. You get some arseholes that don't even know how to park properly, and they go take 2 lanes just for themselves in a parking space. It's ridiculous. 65, and he's already got that nice stuff on. You can tell he's straight from, I don't know, he's nice stuff. I like their gear. These are definitely fully geared classic players, and they're just saying, stuff it, I'm not changing my gear. Okay, these are 2 of them at once. This is going to be tough. Don't expect to take 2 on at once. I've got to stop and heal myself very quickly. Nope, this fella's helping. Nope, he's just ignoring me. Always do this. I got stunned. Great, that's a real help. What the hell did he just summon? What do you guys like about Classic? Just the nostalgia? I wish they would do the same system that they've got in the current WoW, where you can do communities and then get people to jump in from any server. That system should be brought to Classic to bring value to the game. That way anyone from anywhere, the US or Australian realms, basically could join up together. I'm hoping, I haven't figured out if it's been done yet or not, but it would be a nice thing to do Twitch community style things where we can group up and go and do a heroic run, or even a normal dungeon and just queue up together and walk into the place. That would be fun. Things like that are quality of life improvements to the game without over killing the whole thing. They've already reduced the frigging level requirement of the mounts. I don't know if you've noticed that, but they did do this recently. Looks like I've got to take 2 every single time. Yep, every single one of them is a 2-target battle. And this character's starting to really feel the gear being crap on it. And out of the form, heal myself with no mana. That's right. This is the toughest part. Give me form back. Yep, thank you. I need to buy more mana drinks. Erming is real and this sucks. Come on. I need to get better gear. Die, you bastard. Not me, him. I don't want to die. I want him to die. Holy crap. Okay, I need to go stealth. They all just respawned, the whole lot. Crap. You're better off taking on the ones outside. Especially if you're soloing. I play a lot of these games solo. I log in and do my dailies, log off the game. I'll just play solo a lot of the time. You can be cocky on a paladin, I'm sure of it. Even in this one. They're the best tanks in the game. The best AoE tanks, I should say. Especially the Burning Crusade. Oh, look, I did have one. So these ones give me mana drinks. There you go. Note to self, just stay here and farm these and get mana drinks so I don't have to buy them. Be a tight ass. No, it's not the main content I'm going to be doing. I'm going to do a bit of everything. But WoW is one of my favourite frigging games. Helps to remember to keep my buff up. Probably would have helped. Anyone watching this channel, let me know how you're finding the stream quality, whether you're getting buffering issues where you've got to wait for it to load or anything like that. If it's streaming smoothly, just let me know, because I do a lot of research and shit to make sure the stream runs good. That way I can relay any of these things onto Daedra for his channel. But he's got to use the NVENC encoder. He cannot use the CPU. It's being maxed out just fine. Wow. I don't know. It's just easier to use the NVIDIA thing for his computer. This is a 3900X, and it can do the whole friggin' lot if I wanted to. But for what he's delivering on his channel, it's fantastic. What the 8700K is being able to deliver, it's good. It's good that it's doing the game whilst the graphics card's doing the stream. And it's a separate little thing on the card that does all the rendering too. It's not even doesn't even affect your game. It's a special chip. And not potato chips either. I love them. I love potato chips. Checking my chat on the Twitch itself just in case this thing's lagging. That's good. 37 followers, man. I'm nearly there. Nearly 40. I only need to get to 50 and I'll bloody get this affiliate offering. Which gives me that thing I can start playing around with the channel points and putting little spenders on there. Oh, I love Pringles. I actually crave the stupid bloody things. I love them. Mum will get them from the shop. And she'll open the packet up and she'll hand me like 5 of the bloody things. And then it's like, right, give me more. Another 10. Half the packet in about 5 minutes. Okay. I'll be glad when I'm out of this zone too. To be honest with you, I'll be glad when the retail's re-downloaded and fully installed on the system again, because I actually want to get on to my dailies on the Hunter again, bring it all back up to speed. It's quite behind. I should say, bring it all back up to speed, freak. I think he got the reference. Except my Hunter in the game is actually called Care Much. Oh, well, how's that one? I wouldn't mind trying that one in the future. Are most of my viewers here from Australia? Or US and Australia? And New Zealand, I'm guessing. Bit of everything. Yep. Yeah, I've got a few friends from the US. Got a fellow... Oh, not a whole family that used to keep in touch with me from over there. She lives in Tampa, Florida. She gets on and watches my streams as well. Ever since I started, she's been jumping on. Her and her son. Yep, I knew it. Texas. Ah. There's a joke there. A positive one. But I'm not going to say it. No, I love Texas. One of these days I'll go over there and actually get to enjoy a drive around the country. It'll be frigging amazing. I've got to drive around my own country first. Yep, Oceanic. He's really, really good with the content that he puts out, and the way he helps everyone is what makes him great, his channel. It's solid. Just being able to help people new to healing and stuff like that, get their confidence up, watching him do that is what's making him grow as a streamer. Taking the time out to help people. And then he has the comedy nights where Mum comes in with the tongs. Oh my god, that was an awesome one. Having everyone roaring laughing was just made the night. Yep. He should have called his character Care Much too, because he really does. He actually cares about the community. Yep. Texas, Florida, Miami, Florida. I used to have a friend in New York, but he's moved to Florida now. My other mate lives in Los Angeles, California, yeah, and then he had to move out of Los Angeles. He went somewhere else. He's a music producer friend of mine. Both Deidre and I do music, but I'm not crazily making it at the moment. I'm just sort of going more chill these days. I've stopped making it for a little while. We've done a hell of a lot of music as a family team. There's a lot of content ID stuff that sort of limits what you can and can't do, so we've sort of changed how we make music from using loops and sample packs and stuff to MIDI. And the transition's taken me a lot. Trying to work out what you can and can't use without being content ID'd for everything makes it a bit tricky. Yeah, we kind of are. We sort of are a publisher ourselves, but we only send it to another publisher. But because we had so much friggin' music, like over 700 songs, that they actually put us out in Australia as a publisher. We collect as a publisher now. 700 songs kind of does that. We started back in 2004 and were, I think, officially released in 2005. We were trying to do our own releases and we thought, this isn't the way to go. We sent it into a publisher and they accepted our work and we just send our work to them ever since. And I mean, trying to release your music for album sales this day and age, really, so we fought against this years ago. We were trying to sell them ourselves. We were burning our own CDs, printing the covers and everything, and then selling them in local shops and distributing them online and all that stuff. And okay, you could do it that way where it costs you a lot of money, or you could send it into a publisher that licenses your work to studios for television shows, sports events, all that. The licensing contract you get from that, the payouts, is a lot better. Not a fortune, but it is a lot better. You might make a couple of sales for a CD, or you might sell more than that. You might make a couple of hundred. Whereas a big contract, a movie license, can get you $2,000 or $3,000. It's a lot better, and you can now often give away your music for on your own channels on YouTube and stuff like that. But when there's a big license of your stuff on a TV show or something, there's good money in it. We got in early when you could use samples and loops back in 2005 on Acid Pro, Mixcraft. I've moved to Mixcraft since then. My bro uses Ableton Live, does a lot of music on Ableton. I've sort of helped him with the DAWs. We've both I've bought them all. I've got FL Studio, not a master at it. It's complicating. To me, I find it complicating. A lot of other people think it's freaking easy to use. I turn on Mixcraft. It's very similar to Acid Pro. How I used to use Acid Pro. I started back in Acid Pro 4 or 5, and they're up to 8 now or something, and changed complete labels that own it. I think, they've got another company that owns it now. Sony used to own Acid Pro. They used to love it. One of the original programs I used to get into music productions was Music Generator 2 for the old consoles. MTV Music Generator. Loved it. Thought it was a great program. It's what got me into music production in the first place. Hey? Yeah, I have a feeling there's like a delay or something on the restream tool, so I have to tab and check. Yeah, it's the same. No, restream's in game. I'm actually reading the chat while I'm playing. You just can't see the overlay. So I've got a Twitch chat application running inside my game basically, but it's on top, and that's how people can see what's going on. So I'm reading damn music labels limiting things. I've already seen that. And yeah, they're doing a hell of a lot of limiting. Like, it's not just that, mate. What used to be royalty-free loops and samples, if you play a loop too long in your song, it gets content ID'd, and then if you go and upload your song to YouTube, it then flags your full song, your 4-minute song, because you use 20 seconds of a loop in one section on its own. If they only hear that loop, like not the kick beat, but if you have a pad or a bass line, or a melody that's been looped, and it runs too long, they ID that, and then it says, "Oh, the song doesn't belong to you." So, and then it ends up ID'd by something like Loop Masters or whoever the producer of the sample pack is, basically can ID it. And it wasn't the case back in 2005. They didn't have any of these systems back in the day, so you didn't have to worry about all this stuff. Royalty free meant royalty free, and you could make the song, the entire song was yours. But these systems in place now, well, the royalties are still going to the productions of the loop producers. They're still doing it. It's nothing wrong with it, I guess, but it just means that the song you produce gets content ID'd, and then basically you make nothing out of the adverts for the song you've made. Not that you should be running ads with your music anyway. I mean, how stupid that would be. I mean, you're trying to preview a song of yours, not trying to friggin' get advertisement revenue from music, unless you're doing a whole playlist or something like that. Then you could use it. And that's where it sucks, man. Oh, this RNG. Have I really got to sit here and kill 50 mobs to get 10 signets? Ugh. This is what I hate, man. This is what I hate. Want to know what I hate? That's what I hate. And the reason I did that is because I wanted to pull it over to me and not pull anything else around. I get overwhelmed very quickly on this bloody thing. Not like me hunter. You can just throw your pet on it and just run away. I've even got it macroed, so the pet just taunts it and stays on it. So I can have it stick to mobs like a magnet. If something comes running up to me on my hunter, I would just press the macro, and it'll pop an ability, plus tell the pet to do something. Yeah, Nightbot's giving welcome to the channel, and I assumed it was responding to someone, but it wasn't. That's a timed feature that I have on there. Comes up every so many lines. Don't get me wrong, I am feeling tired. I get exhausted playing Classic. I don't get the same feeling on retail. It's just draining doing the same quest for half an hour versus a few minutes. Retail, you're doing it for a few minutes, not half an hour. RNG makes it take all that much longer. This druid will probably be resto when I'm done up. Fully done. I didn't really like the tanking experience due to the lack of threat hold it has for some reason, but I'll work that out once I get more gear for it. Resto druid. I think my brother would love to play this as a resto druid, but he wants me to roll up a paladin on Classic so he can play it with the community on this realm. You alright, Dad, or you dozing off? You there, Dad, or you dozing off? Oh, okay. I reckon you could get away with 3 naps a day. I reckon it might work. Where you have one now, one around lunchtime, and one in the afternoon after you've picked up Danielle for a couple of hours. And I reckon that would be the sweet one. Just have 3 naps. Even if one of them involves just laying on a bed watching TV. 3, couple of hour naps? 3 or 4 hour naps? You could probably get away with. Otherwise, proper sleep. You can't beat proper sleep. Obviously. Hmm. Oh, look, I hope they fix it up for him. Must be driving me nuts. I think it's nearly time to get something else, isn't it? I know you can't afford it. Oh, the ICU thing, yeah. Well, he could just have sensors going. I mean, they are old. Yep. Yeah, the fella just typed in 15-minute power naps. I know a lot about those keto power nap things where you can go and have a bulletproof coffee and then power nap for 15 minutes or less and get equal to what you would have if you had a 4 or 5 hour nap out of it. It's a hack that they use, biohackers use it to get up and keep going. They don't do it all the time, but you can have a power nap and then end up with a heap of focus and energy out of nowhere. It's ridiculous. But they are quite effective if you apply them right. I don't. If I lay down and go to sleep, I go to sleep for fucking hours. That's my great nap. And when it's freezing, even if I've already slept, I'll go down and I won't wake up till bloody 4 or 5 hours later, even though I've already slept for 6 hours. At least I'll hit 64 this time with these guys, and then I can go and spend time with my family. They're all getting up early to spend some time with me in the early hours of the morning, and then a bit more time later on. But at least, and to be honest with you, I'm only leveling this when I'm streaming. So that's why it's taking me a long time. When I'm not on stream, this character's not being played most of the time. So I'm jumping on and playing it with you guys whenever I turn the stream on. Yeah. You might have. Yep. That'll be the one. I mean, don't you love these old talent builds? The bottom one on Resto is Tree Form. See? Tree of Life. The actual talent I want when I'm done. I've already got it, but I wouldn't mind unlocking dual talents again. That would be nice. Can I have you without the other one spawning on me? No. Probably get the other one spawn on me because they're very quick spawners here. This is a farming spot for cloth materials and shit. When you're fully geared, this would be a great spot to go to. Because look how quick they come back. I was talking about this in my earlier streams a few weeks back on my Hunter. I was talking about some of the cloth farming spots. Warcraft pays more than any of the other cloths you farm. It's ridiculous. That was back over on Classic before this launched. It still pay well because you still have to level all the way through the professions to get up to the level 70 stuff anyway. So all those old materials will be relevant for people that like farming materials to resell. I'm a gatherer person. I love doing the gathering shit. Herbing and fucking mining and shit like that. Skinning, whatever. There's the one. Yep, the one in here is respawned yet again. What are you, an elite all of a sudden, buddy? 2 of these casts. No, I've got to go back into cat. See that? You got to be very mindful if you're playing a cat spec and you have to change out and heal because you'll so quick, it's not funny. And I'm not even kidding. So you got to do 2 casts off and change back into the cat because if you do any more, you'll pretty quickly. We found this even as a freaking boomkin. Boomkin, wasn't it? I'm very quick at earning. Well, that helped. Let's drink that. Look at that. A pot. Fully filled me up. That made me happy. I want to do that first. Then go up there. It's just in. Oh, yeah? Yeah, it changes. The HP changes rapidly. There's some tricks you can do to survive. If you've got mana problems and you can change into a bear, you can change straight into a bear and pop the oh shit button for tank. Because you can be a full-blown tank and a DPS in this this talent build. So you don't just have Guardian or Feral, you just play pure Feral and you can just have 2 sets of gear on this game. So that's one thing I like about Classic. You just carry 2 sets of gear and you can be an effective tank and an effective cat DPS with some slight changes to the talents, but not much. They can be a great off tank and full-blown DPS. What am I wrong? Well, you might have to just get rid of it then. Not getting it to work, get rid of it, I think. I use Azeroth Autopilot on retail. That's the add-on I use for questing. Azeroth Autopilot is absolutely brilliant on retail. It might be worth being the one that you use because now what it's actually good for is leveling. Don't get it confused. If you're having trouble with a quest, though, WoW had it instead. It should be on your map. Yeah, I'm just saying it should be on your map because retail's quest log is actually very good. It does put everything on the map for you. Yeah, you can have it tracked and focus on it entirely. One more signet and I can get out of here. Probably, yeah, I'm going to ding. Thank Christ. Now you see why I only turn the stream on to do this every now and then. I mean, Classic gives you the full experience of grinding, I tell you. Stealth, please, stealth. I don't want any more quests. Come back here and pick that shit up later. All that's on my mind is turning in the freaking quest all the way over there at Magistrix. Failing. Yeah, that's what I don't like. They make you go all the way back to Shat to turn in your fucking quest when they could have put a quest giver over here to turn it in, and then give you another bunch of quests and just stay in the area. But no, this one sends you about 4 miles back. They like making you work for that XP, mate. This turn in should get me there. It's 645,853 of 650,300. So it looks like I can finally achieve one of my nights of streaming where I actually get to the next level. I usually title my freaking things, and it would say, getting to level 65 or level 66 or whatever. And I'd never get there because it takes so freaking long. I get so distracted. Yeah, just walk across the main path. Bloody thing. Actually, where is the Hearthstone? Cenarian Refuge. No. This is a PvP realm. I'm actually having a good time tonight, but I was getting ganked PvP yesterday. You get these freaking rogues, and what they do is they just stealth around near a quest area. They're level 70s. And they just sit there waiting for people doing their minding their own business, and they just come up, stab you right from behind, and you're dead. Great reward for not bothering any of the alliance whatsoever. And then other nights you just get peace and quiet. I've got enough to probably up my mount training speed. I'll probably have to go back to org and actually go and do this. I wonder if this will boost my travel form. I'm not sure. I think they actually want you to use your mounts on druids back these days. Like this is probably the fastest the thing ever does until you get on a mount. Retail, your travel form was almost as fast as the regular one, so we never have to change our form that much, if I remember correctly. Yeah, exactly. Tomahawk. Yep. I mean, even hunters, you know, you've got limitations on a hunter when it comes to PvP. I got ganked on that because we had level 60s fully geared killing level 35s. Indeed. Stealth, 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 sneak past the bastard. I don't need any more combat. I just want to turn in the quest and ding. I remember all that. Kata, I went pretty hard in Kata, and I think I did it in just a couple of days. Back in on Jube Foss days. I really pushed hard to get to the cap and finish it off. And that was my hunter. The first character I think I did up was the hunter. Then I went straight to Paladin or something like that, and then the druid. The druid I think was one of my last turns I did actually. Bugger off. Yes, we'll just kill you, okay? What you want? Let's gank a warg because he wants to die today. Let's troll. Come on. This is how you play druid. No peace and quiet, just kill everything in sight. You know, we were on Jubei and we had Frostmourne jumping over to our realm all the friggin' time. Because of the realm sharing thing that they did, we'd always run into friggin' Alliance from God mode back in the day. Pain in the ass. I'm gonna have to set the delay longer on that thing because I just gotta add more lines of text before it goes off because it's not required. Not all the bloody time. But Frostmourne, it was a rough realm. Oh, look, we need rain as much as we can get, eh? It's pretty dry lately. And it's good that you're getting rain in Gladstone. That dam needs to be filled. We went out and had a look at that months back, and it was pretty drought looking. Down a fair way compared to how it usually would be. Being one of the biggest dams in the country. one of. I think the biggest one is in Townsville. Here we go. I can get in. Can I turn in this quest and ding and end my stream with a happy note saying I got to 64 finally? But this is really how slow it is. Oh, wow. Since restarting the stream, I've gotten another 4.5 hours out of it. That is amazing. One night I did 7 hours. For a beginner streamer, that's hard work. I don't know how Dave does it, but he needs a medal for doing 12+ hour streams. I was telling a fella this, and he responded to me and said, 12 hours? Try 37 hours this bloke streamed. And I thought, what the? How could you do that? This fella streamed 37 hours straight. I don't know how you could do it. I wonder if he was doing keystone runs as well. 37 hours doing keystones. Christ. I can imagine. I think I'd give up before I even started trying to do that. You'd have to be a dedicated tank or a healer for that, because it'd be hopeless trying to do that as a DPS. So healers and tanks have got the best opportunities to stream that, selling runs like that. Yay! 64! Thank fuck. Yeah, you need to live in the toilet. You just have your own toilet seat that has an office chair comfort level, and then the whole table in front of your toilet. And there you are. You don't have to leave the toilet run then. Ugh, yuck. Stinky gaming session. You'd have to call yourself that. Stinky's Gaming. Because you're always in the shit. Thanks, mate. Finally, I got another level. Holy crap. Ugh. I'm actually trying to get... So, for you guys, I've been doing a lot of research, and for TBC, the goal is to essentially get Omen and Clarity and Naturalist, because that increases your damage for physical and healing. All forms damage, raw damage boost, 2% per time you put it on there. So I'm going to have to redo this later on, and then put Omen of Clarity on and Naturalist and do the full dedicated DPS build for cats. And then once you've got that build done, you'll be getting a way more threat, way more damage across the board. And he's explaining level 70 where you'd have points to either throw in here or points to throw in there. So if you're going to be a tank and a DPS, you'd probably go with the thick hide instead. And actually, that's what I'm pretty much doing here at the moment. What have I got left? Oh, that's right. Just keep throwing them in here. Then I can get Omen and Clarity up there, and then see if I can put a few points in there, but I'll have to reset it to do the build again. Yeah, I'm an elitist jerk, yeah. Elitist jerks build. No, I was watching this fella on YouTube, and he was explaining how it used to be back in the original way for this. He was explaining the patch that this was based on, and he reckons it was very similar. Even though I'm nowhere near pro-level player at the thing, I try to get somewhere with a reasonable build to fucking play that can survive. And I don't even want to play this build. I actually wanted to be a resto freaking druid. You know why? Because I could not play the fucking thing, and my brother would operate the damn thing instead. And he'd be like, "Hey guys, welcome to Dangerous Show. You want to do the Resto Druid running classic today?" And he could have another episode. He's already asked me to level up a classic paladin so he can have his Daedra Flame paladin on classic, so people can jump in and play every once a week or twice a week on classic with him. Do a raid or something. So yeah, he has got that in mind, but he's waiting for his leveling slave to do his paladin for him so he can gear it himself. And if you watch my channel long enough, you see just how long it takes to get from 58 to 70. So imagine how much longer it takes to get from 0 Or 1 to 70. Oh my god. I'm going to have to play another turn and basically carry it. Have this druid carry his paladin right through. Fully geared 70 druid, and then just go and farm every single dungeon side by side with it. That'd be the best way to do it. Oh, thank Christ. I can take a bit of a break. That's how I play Classic, guys. You get one level and you're like, fuck it. That's it for the day. Log off. Damaged items. Oh, I need some repairs first. Repair my crap. Get out of the road. Sell trash. That's why I like the TSM add-on for selling trash. Any crap you don't want. That's already repaired as soon as I click on it. 364 gold. I'm getting rich. Yeah, because I'm not spending any of it. My hunter, it already made over 100 gold. Just selling friggin' levers, doing skinning, and herbalism. I think it was herbing. Yeah, herbing and skinning. I just kept selling stuff, and then tailoring mats kept selling as well. I made my gold on that. Always pick up a gathering profession if you're coming to the game, because you can then afford all your friggin' bags. Alright guys, well this has been an amazing stream tonight. Thank you so much for the support. Especially you, Quaddy, for jumping over and tipping me like that. I was not expecting that one bit. It just freaking shocked the shit out of me. I'm going to go and get some rest. I'll spend some time with my family because they're all wanting to get up and have some cake and get me opening up presents and spending time with them early in the morning. And this won't be ugly in the future. It'll be better geared than this. This is just the crap you wear when you're leveling. Yeah, thanks so much for all the support, guys. I am going to call my stream here and find an awesome bloke to pass his on to. And you probably already know Daedra and I follow the same folks. I think I'm going to do the raid option. That way I get someone says, he raided the channel. I'm going to do that. I want the props for that. Twitch. Do not play sound. Do not play sound. Do not play sound. Good. Now let's go and see who's on tonight. You guys like watching Lozzie Pop? She's playing Overwatch at the moment, so that's not worth my time. But I know what you guys would love watching. You like PvP, don't you? And thank you so much, mate. / okay, got it. / raid. Hang on. I've got to do it on my own bloody chat, dickhead. I think it's raid. Yeah, capital R, raid, and then just Swifty. I love Swifty. I love watching his channel. He's a great fella. I give Killer Chris plenty of views too, but I figured tonight I might just chuck folks on Swifty to remind them how awesome this fella is. Swifty. Hopefully that's his channel ID. Yeah, it is. And enter. Hopefully. Yep.
The druid, I think he ran outside. I think the druid's pretty good at running. There he is! He's targeting me. Why are you targeting me, buddy? He's waiting for his teammates to res.
Finally, I can shut my stream off and rest. That was a good stream tonight.
It's not big enough. I know, right?
Stop streaming. Stop recording.